Hi everybody, it's Diana with StampingWithDi.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 179. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I really love our time together each week. Today is my Teach Me Tuesdays, and these are just a variety of different kind of videos. They aren't anything in particular. I usually do try to teach something, but it's not, you know, definitely like a technique day or whatever. It's just Teach Me Tuesday. Plus, it rhymed. It has the same letter as Tuesday, so I'm kind of weird like that. If you've never been here, now that I've like went off topic, my name is Diana and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I can't remember if I said that. But I have some cute cards to share with you today. And I had so much fun yesterday with the Everyday Thanks that I wanted to play with it again today. So that's what we're going to use. I'm also using some of my new favorite designer series paper, and it's the Masterfully Made. And it's actually one of the DSPs that's on sale. And I'll show you that when I flip the camera. So with no further ado, let's do that. So close your eyes for a second while I get adjusted. Okay, so let's see here. So what I was talking about was the designer series paper sale. This is only till the June the 30th, so you don't want to miss out on that. We have so many amazing designer series paper right now, and so I'm going to be using one of the ones today, as well as yesterday I used the Eclectic or Delightfully Eclectic. I also used the Fresh as a Daisy, and that is on sale as well. So so don't miss out. Again, that just goes to the end of June, which also this goes to the end of June too, and that is my hostess code for the month of June. So you want to make sure if you are ordering less than 150 before tax and shipping, please use this code, and then that allows me to do the goodies and guts each month. Okay, so let's see. I also totally forgot in my card yesterday to add the bling. So here it is. I totally forgot till after I finished the video to add the little in color pearls. So there you can see how cute they are on there. And these are actually the guts for the month of June that you can earn. But I thought I better show that since I totally spaced it. Also, we had so much fun with the band-aids yesterday. I was like, how fun would these be if you stamp them on pattern DSP and then cut them out, and they're even cuter. So I just cut these out quick. I didn't do any more coloring on them, but it looks so fun because then it looks like a pattern band-aid. So you can really have fun with the stamp set. So what I'm using today is, so I'm going to use Everyday Thanks again, like we used yesterday. But I said I just could not wait to color the pencil, so that's what we're going to be using. And also I pulled out a country bouquet. I wanted to use a greeting that looked like it was written, right, to go with the pencil. So this one worked. And let's get started here. Alright, so this is the paper I grabbed, and this is some of that Masterfully Made designer series paper. It's just this really fun, a lot of texture going on. I mean, somebody like made this paper and then they photographed it and made designer series paper out of it. But I also wanted it because the pencil kind of reminded me like maybe a card you would give a teacher, but so that's why I grabbed it, and it looks like, you know, you've made the paper, and so that's why I picked it. Plus it has some beautiful colors on there, that bubble bath that I always want to call bubble gum. But so anyway, so let's get to the card. So like I said, I chose the new bubble bath, for my card base, and the camera just does not do this pretty pink justice. At least it does not when I look on my computer, but it could simply be you know, my computer settings. Who knows? I do know when I watch the TV, when I watch my YouTube channel on the TV, the colors are better. So I think the you know, the TV's fancier maybe than my monitor. Who knows? I'm not a tech. I'm a stamper, not a technology person. All right, so I just put a little piece of the Designer Series paper on the inside of the card, so that will go in there. And so let's do our stamping while I have all these things out. All right, so I want the cute little pencil. I don't know what I was in the middle of talking about. Isn't that bad? All right, so we have our cute little pencil, and I'm just going to stamp this with Memento. The pencil I think would be cute stamped on Designer Series paper as well, so you'd have a fun little design on there. All right, so we have our pencil, and then I want to put my greeting on my little stylish shapes. Now this is from the Stylish Shapes die, and I want to put it off to the left a little bit, like that. Okay. Now this should be good and dry. Let's just see. All right, so I'm also going to be coloring with the blends. So I have a bunch of blends here because this pencil is so cute. Now it could be a crayon, but I'm just making it be a pencil. So I'm going to use the fun new Bubble Bath. So the little eraser, this Bubble Bath is like a perfect eraser color. So I just did light, and then I'm going to do dark on the edges, and I'm going to use these lines here on the pencil, and that's kind of going to be my guide. So I'm just going to make my dark lines just go to the edge of these lines here and keep this center. That's going to be my lighter spot, my highlight. All right, so now this is light smoky slate. I also want it for my pencil, my lead. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use this as a guide for this you know, the silver that would be on the pencil. Okay, so you can see that highlight down the center. Then I want to take let's see, what am I having here? We've got light lolly, because even though I use daffodil, the lolly is like a fun yellow, and it looks really good. All right, so I'm going to go light lolly down the edge, down the center, because it's a brighter, softer yellow than daffodil, and you'll see because I am going to use daffodil as well. All right. So that was our lolly. So then I'm going to take my dark daffodil, and I'm going to go not quite all the way over, but just kind of on the edges here with the dark daffodil. Like that. But then I'm going to take my dark lolly, and we're just going to kind of blend into that. So that we've got that darker edge. Just because lolly is such a light yellow, it wasn't tons different than the light compared to like the bubble and the smoky. So I wanted it to have more, you know, of a like a dark edge. And then I'm just keeping the center just that light lolly, so it has that nice bright middle. Then let's take our 600, and this is just going to be that wood. So we're gonna go to 600 for the wood, and then 400. And I'm just gonna have it go underneath here and just down the edge, just a little bit, not tons. So there's our cute little pencil. Excuse the noise. Okay, so now we're just going to cut our pencil out. And I'm going to cut not all the way on the line. I want a tiny little white border. What is nice though, you could totally cut on the line like I did with the band-aids. See the band-aids? I cut totally on the line, so there's no white edge. So, but I want a little bit of a white edge. It's very, very, very small. Just so that when it's against that designer series paper, there's just a little bit of this white space before you get to that pencil. Alright, but it is just a little tiny little bit of white. Alright, so there we have our cute little pencil. So let's put our card together. Now, if you wanted this to be for a teacher, I think the By My Side set would be cute, that you could, stamp one of these kids in here. That's what I'm thinking if you want to give it to a teacher. Now, and then I pulled this out and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like Eric. And this looks like, it looks more like Kevin than it does Toby, because Toby was a little different looking, right? But this looks so much like Kevin. I thought that was so funny. Alright, so if you are going to give it to a teacher, I think it would be adorable to stamp one of the kids in there. But I'm just going to leave mine plain because, like I say, I usually send these as thank you cards, club cards, and then whoever gets the card, they can personalize it. Alright, so this is just daffodil, and I'm putting this beautiful designer series paper on there. And that's why I also put daffodil on the pencil, because I've got daffodil on here and here. Alright, so this is pretty an easy card. I didn't put any ribbon. I thought about it, but the this paper has so much going on. I was just like, you know what, less is more. And this paper is so gorgeous in itself. I just was like, I don't want to just slap a ribbon on there to put a ribbon and cover all this like really fun paper. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put my just wanted to say, I need some glue or dimensionals, and I'm going to put it off to the left here. I'm going to kind of have it come, because I want to be able to see this yellow. So every card would be a little bit different, and I'll show you the other one that I did before and you can see. So I have my just wanted to say, and like I said, I want that yellow to show. So I'm just putting that above the yellow. And then I'm going to bring the pencil over, and I'm just going to put the pencil on here, and then it looks like the pencil wrote those words. Now I am going to put a little bit of embellishments on here, but I'm going to keep them very subtle. So, okay, so let's bring our pencil, and it depends, like you can go like this, you can, do whatever you want angle wise. Alright, so I have my pencil. The embellishments are going to be the classic matte dots. I'm so glad we kept these, because they're just very classic, and they're good for so many things, because they're just very, you have black, gray, vanilla, and white. They're just this perfect, these perfect colors. What I like about the embellishments, and we have our Stampin' Blends, if you say, oh, I want a blueberry bushel, you could simply color right over top of these with like a Stampin' Blends and change the color if you want something different. So that's why I like the lighter ones. But I'm going to pick the black ones just to emphasize the black writing and the black stamped image. And I'm just going to plop these. Wow, he just went flying. All right, so I'm just going to plop these on the card. No rhyme, no reason. Just pick it up and drop it. Drop it. Oh, see, he wanted to go there. All right, and how about over here? So I put them all kind of on the side. It makes this side of the card a little heavy, but that's totally fine because I really stuck my greeting over far here, and I'm fine with it. But here's the card. So this is what I mean by it depends on the designer series paper. So this greeting's higher, so we could see, that daffodil color there. But if I'd have moved this up here, I would have covered a lot of that yellow, so I moved it down further. So they're basically the same card, but they just have a little bit of a different look just because of that. But I think they are so stinking cute. If you did give it to a teacher, you could even handwrite, their name on here like it was their personal pencil. I just love it. And this designer series paper, oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of it. All right, so let me say see you later, alligator. That was a quick Teach Me Tuesdays. But sometimes quick is good, right? Especially if you are making it for a teacher. You might have 10 to make, depending on how many kids you have, how many teachers they have. But anyways, and then the teacher might go, hey, could you make me some? So they can give them to the parents as well. So you never know. You'll give somebody a card and you make a friend for life, or they might go, can you make them for me? You just never know. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Like I always say, I would talk with you all day long, but I need to get back to work. Like I said yesterday, we were puppy crazy on the weekend, so things that I usually do on the weekend didn't get done. So we will all get in a normal routine very soon. Okay, so I'm going to say see you later. Have a great night. I will see you Friday for my dies shorts. That's 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel, and that will be the last day of June, actually. So that will be the last day for the starter kit. I forgot to mention that. You can join my team and you get an extra $30 in your starter kit. So I would love to welcome you to my team. I have some welcome goodie boxes all ready to go. And like I said, the starter kit with the extra 30 ends on June the 30th. I've had several of you ask me some things about that. Make sure you reach out to me as soon as you can, because the computer gets super busy the last day of the month when there's a special going on. So that's in regards to the starter kit special, even the designer series paper as well. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna stop blabbing. All right, I'll see you Friday, 3 o'clock, okay? Same time, same channel. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you later. Have a great night. Bye for now.